Aliens, apes, and zombies. Han Solo gets frozen in carbonite. What else will happen in this crazy adventure with Kylo Ren, ATSTs? What do we got? Darth Maul down there, Obi-Wan, and also Qui-Gon. So we got it all happening real soon. Tune in because we're going live to deconstruct some of these Lego sets.
23, 69. 23, 69. We are in the Novoverse.
That's right. We are in the Novoverse. Welcome back, all my aliens, apes, and zombies. I'm hammering through my Lego collection here, as hopefully you've been watching. And within this collection, I have multiple sets that I'm just taking apart. So the sets I'll be taking apart, you see in front of you, we'll be talking about some minifigures as well. If you have any questions, thoughts, concerns, or ideas, just drop it in the chat. You can also like, subscribe on YouTube, on Twitch, on Twitter, and on LinkedIn. We're live on all those, live action right in front of you. What set should we break down first? Let's take a look what we have on the board. Maybe we'll save that one for right now. So we have this set 75137. We have Boba Fett, and we have Han Solo right here. And on the backside of Han Solo, I think he has like a almost like a closed eyes face, like he's frozen in the carbonite. As you can see, the carbonite right here, probably one of my favorite Lego pieces ever. And then the little guy who freezes them, I forgot his name. I think it starts with a K. There's little pegs right there that Han Solo can hold on to, so he can get trapped in to this carbonite processor for number 75137. And if you look at a little bit of the rundown here, the Boba Fett, if you're looking to buy that one, it's anywhere between $15 and $20. Han Solo, it's kind of a common right there. I mean, you can find Han Solo. I'm surprised because his face on the back of this, which I'll just change it to, carbonite faces, I'll call it, anywhere between $2 and $3. And the Ugnaught, that didn't start with a K, started with a U. That is about anywhere between $3, $5, and $7. Hey, AR filter, are we working here? Oh, I'm going sideways. Looks like he's not enjoying this. So for this particular set, what I like to do, what we are going to do, is kind of deconstruct it. So we'll get the minifigures out of the way here. And you have a bag for it right here. Bag 137. I'm not sure how many complete bags there are in this set, but we can find out here. Bag 137. There are 70 pages on this, so it's a little bit bigger set than I was expecting. Thought I'd be able to saw through this. Let's see how many total bags there are in this set so we can label them properly. There's bag 1. We'll scroll down as far as we can here towards the bottom, and that's the whole process of the show, is deconstructing the setup for these particular Lego sets. Just want to wave to everyone tuning in right now. Got multiple watchers, 12 of them already as soon as I tuned in. There's bag number 2, so it looks just like a 2-bag set, and we will scroll down to the finish here where it looks like it is 2 bags. So I will put on this first bag where it is Boba Fett and Han Solo. Where's my Sharpie at? Where'd my Sharpie go here? I just had it right here a second ago. I was just waiting for it. Oh, it's right in frame. So this will be bag 2 of 2, which I'm writing right there. Now that looks like a 4. I took my eye off the prize. 2 of 2. Then I have another bag right here that I'm labeling. 75 137, bag 1 of 2. So since we are disassembling these bags in reverse order. We need to start with bag 2 of 2. This just makes perfect sense. Get rid of the instruction manual to get a little bit more room going on in here. Ah, look, I already have a bag right there that I already labeled. Got over eager. So 2 bags, 137. We'll go with the newer bag. There's 2 of 2. Recycle the other one. Even that doesn't look like a 2. It looks like an E almost. Oh boy. Speeding through it. Speeding through the Lego collection here on a Saturday night. If you're watching live, and if not, you're watching record, feel free to like, retweet. Little small bag I didn't even open from this particular set. 75. 137. Boba Fett. Han Solo. How can you not pass up on that particular set? It's a fire set. Lots of cool pieces in it, which we are going to be taking apart right now. If you can look up in the top screen. And the Han Solo and carbonite will be going in this bag. So tossing it in, it's a little hinge piece on the bottom there that you can put Han Solo in. It gets lifted up, turned around, and then the stairs piece, kind of a big piece here, one of the larger Lego pieces. I'm not going to take apart all the orange. Take apart the part on the bottom here. Separate some of the pieces, but yeah, this is just all one. Oh, maybe it's not. Is this 2 pieces? Let me see. Oh, this does look like 2 pieces, so I can separate this right down the middle. Let's see how this will turn out. It's probably better to do this with all these, without all these other minifigures sitting here. But sometimes that's what we do here on the show. I'm missing a piece here. What happened to that piece? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's not a piece on the top. We'll now separate the large pieces right there. Some connector pieces right here, some hinges on it. So the stairs can attach to the main frame. Looks like that's all step 70. We took that apart, step 69. Now we're like on the control room, it looks like. See if I can find the control room panel here. I'm going to move some of these out of the way because you can't see it anything anyways. So there's 153. I'll move all of these over here out of the way so we have room to build or debuild. So feel free to drop any comments in the space if you like a particular Star Wars set, maybe a particular line of Star Wars, or if you enjoy maybe Marvel or DC or Minecraft. I have all those sets floating around here. So there's the pile, the bag. We'll recycle that other bag, make things a little smaller, compact, neat. We need one of these. We're looking for the computer system here. And step 65. So we got one piece here in the middle. Having a hard time finding the other pieces. They'll come together eventually. But right now, got another piece. Looking for a black piece that would fit in with this piece right here. Here's the computer chip. Here are the pieces I'm looking for. There's one small ramp piece that I'm sure I'll come across, but I'm not going to micromanage all these pieces except finding it right there. So keep on moving on into the next area, which kind of just looks like just like building like little ramps and stuff. So this is going to maybe be a little bit harder to track down a particular piece like that, but we just found it. So we'll take that apart, those apart real quickly. Get tossed into our bag. Step number 64 gone off the list. among with a couple other larger, longer pieces like that. And a 3x1, which I'm not going to worry about too much. I know it's in here. I usually take good care of the pieces, and this piece set I know I bought from the store because I was excited about just getting this set kind of back home. This next square piece we will start taking apart here if I can figure out how to take the lid off this little jack in the box. Looks like we got a couple. So we're gonna take off this bottom piece here too. And then the next thing you know, all of these will kind of just fall apart. So I find it satisfying taking apart these Legos at times, especially when you're making room. So that takes us down to about step 50, which is another flat piece. Toss it in the main mix. Start pulling in a couple of the other pieces so you get a better view in the camera here. Two long straight pieces, which I'm not seeing separated. There's Boba Fett and Han Solo. That's all bag 2. So bag 2 of 2 in the books. We're checking out set 75, 137. We're going to go back down to bag 1 of 2 here. And for most of these pieces, we'll just try to pull through them kind of quick just for the sake of the video. Thanks for the 31 people watching live action. Got a couple of these top pieces, aesthetic pieces that we'll just take apart right here, which are pretty cool. Step 47. A couple A-frame pieces, which looks like we already took apart here. A couple of these longer pieces, gone. All right, just gonna try to pull out any loose pieces that maybe don't have a purpose or a home right now. Start separating some of them. Some of them I'll keep together, like these orange pieces. There's a couple topicals on them. Whoa! But most of them will just get siphoned and put in the bag because this is all bag 1 stuff. So all these will find the same homes when this time they get built back up again. A little bit larger piece here. Another piece. The orange highlights were pretty cool for this particular carbonite chamber. This is a sliding piece. Kind of gives it more of a live action type of look. Make it act like more of a little battle scene. Since this really wasn't a battle. They kind of just tossed Han in there. The sacrifice that Lando made to save the Cloud City. The peaceful Cloud City until the Empire arrived. But just give Lobot him some time, and here we go. There's all bag 1. Did not put the minifigure in there. I put them all in bag 2. Nope, dropped the piece. Just 1 piece. So I try to keep it all right on the table here. Go off to checking out some minifigures here next, which I'll just display right here. As we just finished off Lego set with Boba Fett and Han Solo, 75, 137. We just finished off that set. We're going to be pulling in another set here in a second. As I'm tossing all these in a nice little display storage area. And it's just kind of good just to have a little bit more room at times when you're building and making things, which I'm making more room right now with our next set, 75, 139, which has this sweet one, Kylo Ren. I remember buying this one in store too when it came out because I just wanted the Kylo Ren lightsaber here. And this Lego is anywhere between $10 and $15. We have Maz right here as well. This Lego is anywhere between $6 and $8. Then we have Finn. Finn is pretty much a common $4, just like these troopers right here. with the heads. Let's see what Kylo Ren's face looks like. Oh, it looks pretty pissed off. This set is already taken apart and already in a separate bag. Let's take a look if I can take a see. You can see what I'm working with here. All right, so this would be the loose, like extra figures in it. It's probably Kylo Ren's cape, which I didn't put on, or the kilt. I think it's like a kilt or a cape I didn't put on. Fins going in the bag. It's an extra hair for that as well, and it's just going to go in the bag for storage. I will label this as well, so that way the bag falls out of a particular area. I'm not going crazy. Looking for 75,139. I don't know. There might have been multiple bags for this particular set. I know there's for me, so I'll just add them in here. And I have an extra large bag that has a couple spare pieces in it. Kind of the radio towers for the set that are outside of Maz's palace. So when they go down and get the blue lightsaber for the first time, I believe. And then Kylo Ren comes and found the Force. I just dropped the piece underneath the desk. See if I can reach it, which I can't. So that one will be lost until the next time I move the desk, but I know exactly what piece it was. And it was a small piece. So this is set 75, 39 right there. The next one we're going to take a look at is 75, 153. And 75, 153. And it's coming up. Right now is another set that has already been disassembled. I think, yes. So when I mean by disassembled, it looks like this in a nice bin in a case. It's an old school bag. As you can see, I'm trying to update the bags, but also save on the environment. So this is all just loose Legos. Which these minifigures also are going to go into. And for this particular set, there's 3 minifigures. 159, 53. Here's Baze Melbius. It's a $16 to $10 figure between new and in-pack, or new and a little bit used. ATST driver. It's about a $10 figure. And then we have a Rebel Troop here, kind of a common, anywhere between $5 and $10. But we will put these guys in our own bags of carbonites to be frozen in time. Let's take that. Let's dump it in the bin so it's all stored like this. Put a top on it. It's labeled right here. And then you can look on the other side to see the set. So that's how I have my sets organized and labeled. For those of you who are looking at home, it's kind of what I'm unbuilding, I guess, in the sense of my prior films. And we'll go on to our last set here in a second, as I'm trying to close the lid on something that there's a Lego in the way, of course. And the last set is 75169. 75169. This is a cool set. I think I'm missing Darth Maul's head here, or hat, crown. What are they? Horns? Yeah, I guess they're horns. We'll call them horns. And this is a pretty sweet set here as well. The duo, not Han Solo, Qui-Gon, and sorry, I was getting a sip of water. Qui-Gon on a battle here. I'm just trying to find this bag right here. This is what I was trying to find. I don't know how many complete bags are in this. We're going to just detach them all. Oh, it says actually 3. Look at that. 3 bags. But we're not going to do 3. We're just going to do one big happy bag. Oh, we're also missing a red saber for Darth Maul as well. So we'll move the instruction manuals. We'll go to a little bit wider screen here just to get a different camera angle for everyone watching at home, live, or recording. Sorry, my air filter's a little messed up there. Doing a flip. My air filter's doing a flip. There's probably some camera interference. But we'll dump this bag out. And then go with a smaller, tidier bag. Some of the sets I left like half built. For instance, this set's one, so I can pretty much play with it. I'm going to set them up at a later time or date. And now I'm just trying to get them a little bit more compact in a smaller bag type of setting. So I'm just going to pretty much just like saw through this bag and just start detaching as much as I can. The piles in front of us, and just it's almost soothing just taking these apart, almost like taking apart a puzzle. I find that very soothing as taking apart a puzzle. Write in the comments below if you're like to take apart puzzles. It's fun just to kind of slide it into the box and try to not get all the pieces to fall. Ooh, ooh. There's some of these guys up here. We'll look at the minifigures and the prices of them shortly after I'm done deconstructing this. I really thought that this set had cool ideas using these things to open and close, kind of like the laser doors, to separate the caged tigers in between rounds of trying to saw each other in half with lightsabers. But a 2 versus 1 kind of questions, a Padawan Master versus Darth Maul, where, it kind of did take 2 of them to take down a Sith. So that was kind of interesting in the storyline of things. Maybe I will take all these pieces apart here. Stacked up little cylinder columns. Not really following the instructions of this particular set here, but just pulling them apart. This is one of the cooler battle scenes in Star Wars up until like watching Dooku fight. Here's the other Heard of the Saber. Dooku fight Yoda. Epic battle there. Could have probably lasted another 20 minutes and I'd have been super happy. Thought it was too short. And should just battled. It's the stuff of throwing rocks down on Yoda and then running away. Come on. That's kind of weak. Yoda should have just blinked his eyes and just done away with those rocks, turned them into sand, and been on with us. This is a platform here. It moves underneath, which is kind of cool. Gives them the battling sense, the dual battling sense in it. Cool live action motion that kind of brings the Legos to life. But Lego's done that mechanically. They've done that with AR filters in their Dimensions series, which was fun. So it's kind of cool seeing that. Maybe just leave that whole piece together there. But take a look apart this piece. And this almost just looks like the same thing I just took apart for the carbonation chamber. Or the carbonite, not carbonation. It's for soda. All right, so ripped apart this. Should go on in 3 different bags. We're going to, put them all in one bag. I didn't see Darth Maul's horns in that. I know I have another set somewhere. I know I do. I just don't know where. But we'll take a gander at what these are approximately going for, starting with Qui-Gon, and between $13 and $27, or $13 and $17. Oh, he has the wrong pants on here. Change out his pants. Wardrobe change. And then with old Ben here, Obi-Wan, he has that little hair hanging down there from his shoulder. Not the little hair, but, the that goes for anywhere between $5 and $8. And then this is cool Darth Maul, anywhere between $7 and $12 here. So the Qui-Gon's a little bit rarer. I think this Darth Maul kind of just almost common as far as the eyes on it are the same as like another set. Let's see. Yeah, that one is in another set. This one's individual to this set, though you could probably piece it together. And this is unique to this particular set, but maybe the pants are a little bit more individualized. But tune in to LinkedIn if you haven't. Tune into Twitch. Tune into YouTube. It takes a second to like something. Retweet the space that I just created, as far as it's in the Novoverse, where we talked about Han Solo freezing some things up and Darth Maul, and talking about unbuilding Legos. But that's all the time I got for this evening, because I want to go do other things. With all that being said, stay positive and love life. Peace! The Novoverse. See y'all soon. We are in the Novoverse. I love this song. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Boba Fett was in the house until he froze Han Solo, then I kicked him out. Till the next episode, stay positive and love life. Peace.